Hey everybody! Okay, so if you're looking for an easy and cheap Halloween decoration, one of the favorites that I get on my house is actually my Roach Infestation. The total cost of it is $7, so that's like super cheap and it's really easy. All you're gonna need is some poster putty, which I get at Walmart, and it's usually in like the tape and stuff like that in the office section. And then some roaches, which you can probably find at Walmart, if not like Spirit Halloween or a party store, Target maybe. I got 2 bags just so that we could do quite a bit. So to start, you're just gonna open up all your stuff, and it's easier if you have like a door or something like that. That way they look like they're coming out of the door or from behind the door. If you have cracks or something like that near the base of your walls, that's a good spot too. So I usually just peel off one of the segments of this and then just break open one of your bags of roaches, and we start placing them. It's easier if you just dump them off. So what you want to do is just, because it's blue, and unless you can find it in a different color, you could probably see it. So I just try and take it, and I take the poster putty like this and put it right in the middle. So he's like that. That way you can't really see it from the outside when you get him on. It'll be like this. Okay. So kind of want to look at your door and see which way you want your bugs to go. So I'm going to have them come out of this corner right here and kind of head out that way. So I'm just going to place my first bug up in this crack. This door's perfect for it because it's got this vent. So they can look like they're coming out of the vent in all different ways and stuff like that. You don't want it to be perfect because obviously in nature bugs aren't going to come out perfectly. They'll scatter all over the place. And I put a lot more when I'm first starting it. So I put a whole bunch of them right in that area. And then they'll spread out from there. So I'll start just kind of placing them like that. You can see them. And I'll just keep putting more and more in that area. And I'll do some more and then we'll come back. Okay, so now I've gotten the bases, like the start of the infestation out. You can see how it looks like they're coming out of that one main area, and then they kind of all spread out. So then from there, what I like to do is kind of find some other areas that they're coming out of. So like put a couple near some other cracks in the walls. They probably weren't going to come out of just one spot. Roaches, where there's one, there's many. So put some there, maybe a couple. They're crawling out of the crevice of the door. Put some on the floor. Down there. One of the things that makes this so believable is where we live, there's actually a lot of roaches. So, the first year that I did this, I didn't have any of my other Halloween decorations out. And it was probably early September, and I was just testing the poster putty to see if it would hold. And one of my neighbors came home and seen it and thought that there was really roaches. She was too nervous to ring my doorbell because they were so close to it. She had to look at it for a while to realize that they weren't actually moving. So, you could just put these out and really scare your neighbors if you wanted to. So, I'm going to keep moving, and adding more here and there. And I'll just stop the recording for a minute. Okay, so at this point, I've pretty much gotten the door covered. Now that was one pack, and I bought two, so I could keep going and probably just have it follow out to the front of the house as well, or add more in if I wanted to, like step back and kind of look at it, see if you think that there's some holes that need filled. So like, I think they could use one more right there. And then just step back and look at it. There's some on the floor, I put some up there on the top. But it's a pretty good roach infestation, and like I said, at this point I've only used one pack, so it's probably only about $5. You could probably just do this and have a pretty good effect for Halloween. It's, like I said, probably one of the ones that it's gotten most attention on my house. It's one of my favorites. It takes about 10 minutes maybe. So there's your roach infestation. So try it, like it, share it. Have a good day and a happy Halloween.